Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make Thieves spray. So this has been phenomenal. I actually won this in a contest and right before our son was born, and we used it a lot for him to spray on a high chair when we went to a restaurant, just to get it, make us feel more comfortable about him touching it or putting his mouth on it, whatever. We'd spray it on grocery carts or trolleys, pretty much anything. We would spray it on our hands after we changed his diaper in public, spray it on the changing table before we lay him down in public. So this has been great. It smells wonderful. Of course, everything Thieves smells wonderful. But it's a little bit pricey just to buy by the bottle. So it is £8.40 for one bottle, or $9.25 for one bottle. So that's just a lot. Just a second, I'm going to plug my computer in real quick. Sorry about that. So that's just a lot for us to spend. And so I looked at the ingredients, and I am going to try my hand at making my own. And I'm just going to put it back in this bottle because this bottle is like down to here. As we've used it up, so I'm going to make my own. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. So I'm just going to take the lid off, put a funnel in, and of course, there we go. The funnel doesn't want to stay, so I'm going to prop it up. There we go. Okay, so it's a small bottle. It's only a 1 ounce bottle, so I'm not going to put a whole lot. I found this handy shot glass that measures teaspoons and tablespoons and ounces and milliliters on it. So I'm going to use that to measure out everything. So the first thing I have is rubbing alcohol. You can get this super cheap in the States. It's a little bit more expensive here, but not that much. I think it was like less than £5 for this whole bottle. The other thing I use this for is to clean my diffuser. So I'll show you guys in a few weeks how to do that. But this is really great for that, for making sure the diffuser stays nice and clean for you. So I'm going to measure out 15 milliliters of rubbing alcohol. It's good. And I'm just going to pour it in here. So I'm going to start with. Next, I'm going to do 10 milliliters of water. If I was doing a whole bunch of these, I'd probably heat this water just for good measure. I think that just helps it to mix better, but I'm not going to heat 10 milliliters of water. So I think it's perfectly fine just to do it at room temperature or even cold. And again, this is distilled water. So I buy Smart Water here in the UK. In the States, you can just buy it by the gallon, super cheap. And this was actually super cheap just at the shop. So I'm going to pour that in. Put these lids back on. Next, I have fractionated coconut oil. So fractionated coconut oil is actually coconut oil that is liquid at room temperature. So you go to the store and you buy a jar of coconut oil and it's solid and you have to like scrape it out. This is liquid coconut oil, which is good for things like this. So I'm just going to do 5 mils of fractionated coconut oil. And you can see that it is a clear liquid. And I'm going to pour that in. And then the last thing that I'm going to put in is Thieves. So I'm going to grab my Thieves bottle. This is so great for everything. We just got this bottle last month. We're nearly halfway through it because it is winter season, and that is the time of year that I put Thieves in everything. So I'm going to put, so this bottle is filled to like here. So it's really full. And so I'm going to put in 15 drops of Thieves. And what I'm spinning this around for, I'll show you guys another time, but there's just a tiny little hole that just helps it come out a little quicker. So I'm spinning it around looking for that. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, and that's my 15 drops of Thieves. So I'm just going to put the lid back on. That is totally full now. Hopefully it doesn't overflow. Nope, it's not going to. It's perfect. So now I just shake it up and I can spray this and use it again anytime I need my Thieves spray, which is great because I've been out of this for a little bit. So I'm super excited about that. So the pricing for this bottle that I made myself is £2.14 or $2.25. So this will last us like 4 to 6 months, which is great. And it's like a quarter of the cost of buying it from Young Living. And you can get like your own little spray bottles and just make it yourself. I think I usually end up with 2-ounce spray bottles, so you can make twice as much and last you almost a whole year if you want to. So it's really great. I hope you guys appreciate that. Let me know if you have any questions about any of this stuff. Thanks. Bye.